Happy Monday. 33 years?
33 years. Wow, time sure does fly.
It does, Avo. I'm happy that you've been here my entire lifespan, Avo. Avo's been watching me since I was born. And I just want to send some appreciation to Avo. Really appreciate that guy. Since the day I was birthed, before I was born as well. Oh God, Avo. I want to say, yo, what's up? I cannot stay for long. I have training in 20 minutes. Hey, you know what, dude? I'm happy you came by and said, hey, what's up? I am happy. I hope you have a good training sesh. So nice. Kat, thank you so much for the tier 1 conversion sub there. Appreciate you. Alex, can you explain the Cycle 7 PCB issue? I wasn't that active during the time when the issue occurred. Oh, good. Okay, so I think the issue ended up being just faulty PCBs. I don't remember exactly what part of it's not good, but I think that was the production issue. I wasn't too involved in like the production run of looking at it. I looked at the pre-production stuff.
How's it going today, Alexotos?
So I'm not too sure. I think they've replaced them all, or I think I don't know. I think they've sent them out or they've dealt with it. I think you still should be good to get it. And then just make sure you're getting it from someone who has one of the newer PCBs if you're buying it used or something. Also, quality, what's up, dude? So, guys, we're going to give away the other one in 5 subs. There won't be another one after this today, but I'll do the redraw for the other one after we're done building the keyboard today, too. I don't want to, like, spam... Actually, I'll let you guys decide. Maybe we'll figure out a board to give today. I didn't want to like spam giveaway things today, so I was just going to do the one. No, you know what? We're going to follow my original rules. It'll just be the one today. There's a redraw for another board that someone ended up saying they didn't actually, like, they appreciated it a lot and they were, very appreciative that they won, but they'd rather have someone else have it. I finally got some good boards to type on. The difference is crazy. You got a 910 and a Matrix 8XV. Which one do you prefer to the two? Yeah, when you find your board, dude, it hits. Actually, I wanted to switch boards I was using today. I put together my Moon Tower again, and I want to use it. My glasses are real dirty today. Trank, thank you so much for the Prime, man.
Hi,
I appreciate
Alex
it.
and chat. Happy Monday.
Positive community vibes? Yeah. Actually, I wanted to touch base on something like that. Hold on one second. Today I had the pleasure of chatting with someone. They sent a message via email to me. Long stream today? I'm not sure. I don't know what's happening today, to be honest, in terms of length. So I wanted to quickly chat about something. It's important. So someone sent me an email today. Thockfather, thank you so much for the tier 1.
Thockfather gifted a tier 1 sub to Hippie Cat.
Thank you. Got an email. Someone said that they're going through it right now. They really appreciate the positive vibes. Just the sense of community that we have here. Not just on stream, but, in Discord as well. So nice. Now, I thank you so much for the tier 1, man. And they're going through some... I'm not going to name names. But they're going through some bullying, stuff like that. They're having to deal with that at their school. And it's not like a high school either. They're a little older, so it's even more petty. It's weird. But they really appreciate the kind vibes. And just there's a lot to the message. And I want to tell you guys, it's important to have community. And when I get stuff like that, when we can, when you can get home from a tough day and then just sink into some good conversation and good people that, talk to you like you're a normal human being, like it is a very powerful thing. More than you can imagine. I'm sure some of you guys can probably imagine all of it. What is with my hair today? So I just want to say thank you guys for continuing to make this place the way it is. Like it's really you guys, we just, my name's on the server, sure, but I just really want to appreciate and continuously thank you guys for the kindness and acceptance
21.
is really the big thing here. But you guys may not feel it But just the good interactions we all have can literally change people's lives. And if it means, one thing I love about you guys too.
Hello.
Thanks,
Back at
guys.
it after a
Appreciate
week
it.
off. Good distraction from work stream.
IT16, also Schmexy, thank you. Nide, thank you again. But sometimes, it's easy to kind of look past. But it is crazy the difference that
gifted a
just
tier 1 sub to
being a good
Keanu
person
Zero
can make.
Khalifa.
You know what I mean? It is incredibly powerful. So let's just keep doing what we do. Regardless if a keyword's good or not, I don't care. All I care about is let's just keep on with this good attitude that we have and just playing important roles in being a good community. That's it. Because it does change a lot of people's lives. And it's not the first time I've gotten one of these messages where they've thanked me for the community, and I always want to pass it on to you guys because it's not me. But let's keep on doing that. Let's just keep on with that example because it's good. And keep the sus to a minimum. Hey, yo, different conversation, my friend. Also, D-Wood, thank you so much for the tier 1. We'll give away this in a bit here. Let me just kind of start up the stream a bit. So, honestly, this community helped me stay in this hobby. Everyone here is super nice and friendly. If it weren't for this community, I wouldn't have dived into the hobby. Yeah, I mean, I get that a lot too. Like, we do see a lot of, like, people who are very appreciative for even just, like, the communication that happens and being able to really dive into the hobby, but thank you guys. That's what I'm trying to say. I didn't really have like a great speech plan for this, but just thank you for continuing to being awesome. Like I said, it's always nice to get those messages, and it's always good to hear that someone didn't do, maybe something worse or anything like that because you guys have made a good impression on them, and they felt very welcome because of you guys. So thank you guys. So nice. Platey, thank you so much. Robes, thank you so much for your prime as well, dude. I look so disheveled right now. I'm so sorry. I have been busy all morning. I have been doing my absolute best to get ready for this stream. Dude, I gotta complain about something. Okay. I don't know how this keeps happening. See this right over here, this pimple? It started off as a pimple, and I get pimples like on my cheek because this is where I sleep. I always sleep on this side. And it happens. Like, I'm never concerned about it. But oh my god, I've itched it by accident. Like, I go to itch my face, and I've scratched it. And I'm pretty positive it's just a scar now. But like, dude, I keep scratching it by accident. And I'm not doing it like it's itchy. I'm just touching my face because I touch my face a lot. Oh my goodness, though. I have scratched this thing like at least 7 times. So, it will heal over time? Yeah, definitely will. But it's not going away anytime soon. Take the Nelly approach and put a Band-Aid on it. What year did Nelly do that? It was like early 2000s, wasn't it? I wash my pillowcases pretty often. It just happens. Tabitha, thank you so much for the prime. I really appreciate you. You and Hippio are the reason you became so addicted to keyboards. 3 boards since May? You know what? 3 since May is not that bad. It's pretty good. Which ones did you end up getting? What IEMs do I use? Campfire and Andromedas, but I don't really use them much anymore for streaming. Are your nails super sharp? Don't ask me so many questions. Who said that, Muppets? Don't ask me so many questions, man. They're a little fucked up, alright, my nails. And yeah, they might be a bit sharp. I'm not showing you guys my nails. Now I'm self-conscious about that. Alex has tiger claws. Hey, we're going to stream in this version of stream. This is going to be the stream here, okay? We're doing this one here only. Show nails? Okay. My nails are just like, they're kind of everywhere. Yeah, they're a bit sharp everywhere. They get cracked and I don't bother. Like, look at this one here. I know, dude. Well, this one here I can't cut right now because of the bruise underneath. It hurts. Do you bite them? I do. Bad habit, I know. Tiger Claw is a Beyblade reference? Oh man, Beyblade sounds sick right now, dude. Dude, look at this little moon tower on the desk today. Get a nail file, bruh. Chat, look at this cutie being live again. What's up, way too lucky? Also, hi everybody. If I didn't say hi already, hello. I also didn't update any commands today. just in my eagerness to get ready for everything today, and it's been a busy one. I've had this has probably been the busiest month ever for keyboards for me. And it's always so jarring because this month's going to be busy and then next month's going to be really slow in terms of just like other stuff other than streams. So I had a decent weekend. Did you guys have a decent weekend? I mean, I streamed yesterday with you guys. Nothing's really happened since. Took a look at a few keyboard ICs this morning. Cleaned a lot this weekend. Didn't do anything else crazy. We did our budgeting this weekend. That's never a fun thing to do, but it needs to be done. Koei Ace, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. I appreciate it. We'll do the giveaway for the board in a few minutes here. Let's just say hi and kind of talk a little bit. Hydrate? I could use some water. Video editing while I watch you slammed at the day job, though, or through the end of this year, and freelance work's been pretty busy. That's a great feeling to have. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to feel really busy this year for freelance stuff. Because regardless of what your profession is, I'm noticing the more corporate franchise, that whole business world of things, people are feeling less and less inclined to go to like the corporate world to get their products. Because why would I want to pay, for example, let's use food. I've been seeing foods getting really expensive, and why would I want to pay corporate prices for a franchise that's mass-produced when I can go pay the exact same money for something that's hand-done, usually, from someone who freelances or someone who's like owns a small shop? It just doesn't make sense these days. So I've been seeing it pick up. Like it makes more sense to go get it from the guy who runs the small shop who puts a lot of care into their products. Budget polycarbonate keyboards? You can check out the tofu. Maybe there's still polycarb tofus. Freelance food is the best. Well, okay, small little shops, yeah. I mean, technically it is kind of like freelance food. The tagline on my site has this energy. Let's see the tagline. Freelance level pricing. Yeah. Agency level work, freelance level pricing. I like that. That's a good tagline. The board Diego built the other day has some cool PC options. Which one did Diego build? There's the Stellar 65 if you want acrylic. The LX 60%. There is that too, yeah. The Lumen Key stuff. I like Lumen Key stuff. They've been, I would say 9 times out of 10, maybe that last one we did wasn't the absolute best banger in the world. It was still good. But yeah, the Lumen Key is fantastic. You could, oh wait, did you want to do a small keyboard? Because you could do a full polycarbonate sonnet. You could do that too. I went to this small shop this weekend that does rotisserie chicken, and oh my god, it slaps. I know, I haven't done like fast food in a while. If I do feel the need to go out, which isn't a whole hell of a lot these days, I will go to just a small mom and pop shop. They make way better food. Classic TKL, you could try to get in on the Classic, which is in 2 days. By the way, I'm not sure if you guys saw the Control Panel 01, that keyboard. I did a written review, a very lengthy one. Expect tomorrow, sometime midday, I will do I will finalize and finish and publish the full length, completely separate from Novel Keys, but I'm still going to make mention of it because I feel being transparent is super important. But it's going to be the Classic TKL, like long-term-ish review, only as much as I got to use it. But it's going to have all my thoughts, opinions, nitpicks, everything. So if you guys want to read that, that'll be live sometime tomorrow. I love writing these days, man. You should avoid all the Classic. Give it a week as to try not to get limited. What? You should all avoid the Classic. Give it a week as to trying to get the limited one. Let me take the hit. Corgi's right. Let Corgi take the hit and just buy one, bro. Was able to catch an Alex stream. What's up, Horizon? I've been wanting a new board, but I like the ones with unique layouts. I mean, you could go with the Void. The Void has that really strange layout. So, watching the stream while playing Space Marine 2 is where it's at. I want to play that game. I ended up playing a round or two of Overwatch last night, and God, what a mistake. Even though we were winning our games, it's just like everyone's a baby in that game, dude. Like, let me explain to you guys why I don't like Overwatch. We're playing, and the enemy team is playing Doomfist, is it? I think I've always thought Doomfist is he's not like the best champion in the world if you don't know how to play him. Like, it's a high skill level, I guess. But anyways, I was playing Orisa, and I am just destroying this Doomfist. Like at one point mid-game, every other damage dealer on our our team had, is it Doomfist? Am I not saying the name right? The dude with the big fist. I don't know what his name is. And I'm destroying him. I have like double the damage. And the other team is just getting mad at their tank. And then the other tank's salty. And they're all arguing in everyone chat. And then they stop playing the game. And it's just like, even though we won, it's just like, bro, why is everyone like 13 who plays this game, dude? So, I don't know. It's just a frustrating experience playing Overwatch, man. Like, it's just not fun. You know what I mean? The problem is you're playing Overwatch. I don't know. I just played it because my girlfriend wanted to play. And like, God, everyone's such a baby in that game, dude. Excuse me, sir. Which board are you using?
Excuse me, sir. Which board are you
Moon
using
Tower.
on your desk today?
The Moon Tower today. The RGB's way brighter if I turn off the lights, but did it get worse after going free to play? It's still just as bad in my opinion, dude. Tells me almost nothing about what the top looks like. Bree, I built one the other day, the Void, if you want to take a look at the stream. I have a Moon Tower. I had two. I had a special round 1 all purple Moon Tower fried, which I gave away. And in hindsight, I should have kept that one. Because this is the round 2, it's just the standard non-dyed polycarbonate. But the round 1 I had was a purple one. And not for nothing, I didn't feel like my arm was twisted because everyone wanted me to give away a Moon Tower. But I wanted to kind of like, you know, like give back, and I wanted to like give away like one of my favorite boards. And oh my God, dude, I don't even know what happened to that board. But yeah, it was the purple one we gave away. My wife has a love-hate relationship with Overwatch. I was lucky in that I overplayed it and I have no desire to play it again. You're very lucky, Yoshi. The game sucks these days. Also, thanks everyone for the follows and subs. Here, let's start running the giveaway now, and then we'll draw the giveaway midstream. Let me go set it up. So just give me a moment. Stream. Why isn't it in my history? Here we go. I think I'd have a heart attack if I got a purple Moon Tower. Yeah, a part of me wishes that guy who won it just like reached out and just confirmed they received it, but I don't know. I have a feeling I got flipped. I'm trying not to make that terrible assumption, but I have a feeling. Oh wait, this is not the right website. God damn it, Stream Elements. Why am I going to Google Docs for? The Spectre Divide? It's like a Valorant clone, or with cloning. Is that the one that Shroud made? I'm not really big into shooters these days. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Shooters are just not something I want to play, and when I do play them, I'm just not that good at them. So, giveaways. So this is gonna be for the Frost TKL that I showed you guys yesterday. The one in that nice, like almost like a seafoam green, kind of deep seafoam green. I don't know what to call it. Let me set it up. All right. Selling pooper. Oh God, dude. Selling purple Moon Tower or pooper, whatever you guys want to call it. $2,000. I mean, at least someone has it. All right, guys. While that's happening, we're gonna unbox this keyboard. Who is Noxary? Should I know that designer? No, don't worry about knowing that designer. Don't worry. So we're doing a client build today. We have some fun stuff to put in this. We're also using a brass plate, which should be very interesting. I think they ended up going with brass. I'm pretty positive. Yeah, and this is the I have one of these boards as well. I have a 378. This is the thick. See how thick this plate is? We're not using this one here today. But this was the thick polycarb plate. Thick plates are interesting. I don't love them, but I can appreciate the thick plates. We should use it. We're using the brass one according to the build log. I appreciate it though. What does Ticket do? It's for a giveaway. I'm giving away a keyboard. I cover all the shipping. If you guys want crazy shipping or like, I don't know, I've had people where they want a specific type. I ask you guys to pay for it then because, you know, sometimes that special shipping costs hundreds of dollars. Got a brass plate here. How about to Europe? I think most of the winners have been in Europe already, so no issue there. I will pay whatever it needs to be done. We have our PCB. Now, one of these I'm going to be mil-maxing. I'm going to be doing it off stream today, but I will be mil-maxing it today. Only because I don't really want to bore you guys and mil-max on stream. Plus, I kind of want to do it tonight. Can we do extra slow shipping? Yeah, sure. We can work that out. I love the way this person packaged literally everything. It's so lovely. Alex can't seem to luck out and get any local winners. No, there was one Canada winner, but the rest of everyone else has been Europe or far away in the United States. These are some Telio switches. I'm not sure what those are going to be for. I think... Oh, a bunch of stuff fell out of the bag here. Let's just do like this. Let's put all that stuff in the bag. Sorry, guys. It's all a little bit messy here. Can I get you to hand deliver it to me? Are you gonna fly me out? God damn, I feel like a princess here. Some Zeal stabs. Haven't seen Zeal stabs in a while. There's a few other screws that fell out of the box. Can you do paperboy delivery where you ride your bike to the winner's house and throw the keyboard at them? How hard would you like me to chuck the keyboard? That is the real question here. You ever clean up around there? Hey, you know what? Wait, Lucky, it wasn't me. This time it's not me. It was just everything fell out of this little bag, unfortunately. But it wasn't my fault. It was shipping's fault. Ugh. It is a nice looking board. I will give it to them. I have an unbuilt one of these. I have never built. Well, I have it built, but I never built it because I bought it used a long time ago. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. It's a real pretty looking board. The thin side bezels, the big brass weight on the bottom, very classy looking. It is very pretty. Basic side profile to your wedge side profile with that standard kind of Noxary bottom that they used to do. You know, I still really don't even remember what happened to this guy, but at the end of the day, I don't really care either. Let's put our feet on now. I love a heavy brass. So I have a special keyboard towards the end of the September that has a big old brass booty that we're going to be giving away. It'll be like one of the final giveaways for September or randomly sprinkled in sometime in between. But I have a really fun one that we're going to give away. The entire bottom is indeed brass. And what made this board a little bit nicer than some of the other Noxary ones is see this subtle curve on the brass? Do you guys see that? How it's not an actual like line or edge? It's a curve that happens here, which I always thought on this particular board was very pretty. And it kind of just added a little bit to the board, although you can't see it, obviously. It's not from your normal thing here, but the bezels were always a big selling point for me on this board as well. My first custom had a brass plate, and I've never seen another board brass plate as an option, waiting for some vendors to make my dreams come true. Brass is a tough one to work with. It's a very distinct sound profile that you may love or hate, and usually it's the latter of those. Need to get one of those protos from Hoffman. Oh my god, those really big, the really big brass ones from Drop there. Yeah, those were cool. Hydrate, give me one moment. Oh damn, Avo is editing my commands? Avo? Hello? Avo best mod? Damn. What a guy. Brass plates patina over time too and kind of look nasty. I've actually forced a few patinas on my brass plates and I think they look really cool. But not a lot of boards do brass plates these days. So, classic TKL's gonna have brass? Yeah. That one there you could go with brass as well. That's a very good point too. Scumble. I guess let's let it read. If it wants to read. If it doesn't, I'll read it. Okay, let's also test this PC. I had a nice smoothie before stream today, and I just warmed up some chicken strips. So I had a big boy lunch. You know what I mean? I always prefer your voice anyways. Thanks, way too lucky. Alex, I finally found a new job and it's 100% remote. I can now watch your streams again live. Let's go, dude. Scumble, happy to have you here, bro. What's the new job, if you don't mind me asking? Hey, one other thing, too, that I want to shout out everyone. Because I was talking to... technically, I read something like this in the Novel Keys Discord today. And then also yesterday, or I guess Saturday, rather, I had a conversation with someone about this. Guys, I can't stress enough. If anyone looking for a job right now, I totally understand how hard it is. The job market right now is fucked. There's no better way to put this. But I want to tell you guys, super proud of you guys for sticking to it and finding things. Sometimes it takes a little longer than needed. Unfortunate, but super proud, guys. The AI resume thing is so ass. Yeah, AI has its uses. I don't think it needs to be incorporated into our day-to-day life as much as people think it needs to be. I have my own opinions on that stuff. And I just hope people don't get reliant and lazy on those type of things. It's just not good for your mental to be reliant on a device like that or a program. Alrighty, let's test our PC bit. I'm supposed to be working on a job app, but my brain isn't like having to change all the wording on my resume to better match the job. I've never, I gotta say, I've never actually changed wording for a job application. When I was applying for things, I always did cover letters, and I would just write the cover letter to be different. And I would have a very like basic ass resume. And I would just write a different cover letter for that stuff. Yeah, exactly what Alan just said. I don't update resumes per job, I just do cover letters. Yeah. Cover letters were always my thing because it showed me that I was a little bit more personal. I also found writing down what I was applying for as a cover letter helped me with interviews. Now, I don't know how the landscape of stuff is exactly, but I would assume it's not even worth having cover letters because of how many jobs you got to apply for. Chudo, thank you so much for the tier 2. Hope you're having a good day today. You only alter your resume as you move up. You need specific skills. Yeah, I suppose so too. Scissors. These streams are timed very conveniently between my classes. That's why I did it, I looked at your schedule. What's up, Tono? How you doing, man? And someone asked if every time I wear this shirt, someone always asked, did I do this myself? Did I bite my shirt? No, I didn't bite my shirt. It came like this. And I like this shirt, okay? Leave my shirt alone. It's a little loose now. I don't know what's going on. It's like stretching. But you know what? Leave me alone, okay? I bite it for him. That's why he was mod. Yeah, Frank did it for me, guys. He designed this. Okay, no diodes. Whew. Phew. All white PCBs. So clean looking. Too clean. I have a question for you guys. Would you guys ever do a white couch? Or would you guys get it like off-white? I'm very curious if anyone here says no. Has anyone ever had a white couch? I would never trust myself with that. Off-white, white couch doesn't match anything. No, I've seen white couches match stuff. You have to have a very specific aesthetic. Plus, I don't know if you guys know about this too. Lighting for white couches really matters as well. So for example, if you have a warm light, it does not look white. It looks cream, Interesting. Very, very interesting. White leather? Okay, that's actually something I would never do. I would never do leather couches. You had one growing up? How was that like? Leather for me is worse than having any sort of like couch that could get dirty. You know why? It's because I don't want the upkeep of a leather couch. Because I know for a fact how much upkeep actually needs to go into that, and I think it's just. And then I've seen like if you miss a few times of upkeep and yada yada yada. So I have a dog, so no white couch. I mean that makes sense. White leather does seem a bit like to the extreme. I don't know if I would do that either. All right, let's test this PCB. Let's actually put this in this. Leather is huge upkeep. Yeah, I'm not a big fan myself of leather couches. White leather seems very 80s. Yeah. I was just binging your streams and saw your live. How's it going? It's going pretty good today. I cannot complain. We're running a giveaway right now, guys. If you guys want to enter, it's ! ticket. I'll draw after we're done soldering. I'm pretty positive we'll do the draw then. But let me actually test this PCB quick. Hashtag D's nuts? Or not hashtag, rather, ! Oh boy. Is this not in VIA? Is this not loading? Oh boy. Okay, there it goes. Just wasn't plugged in all the way. Got scared there. My heart dropped. Okay, let me quickly test this. Oh, wrong thing. I'm not in the key tester. God damn it. Is Adam here? No, Adam I think has been busy. Adam finally decided to stop torturing us. You know what? He's not torturing us. He's blessing us with his presence. Let's be fucking real here, dude. Adam blesses us every single fucking day, dude. Love that guy. To a certain degree. I kind of miss Adam. He's probably lurking in the shadows right now, just waiting. He's like doing that evil smile right now, just waiting to come back right now, dude. And only say that when he's not here. Yeah, only say this nice stuff when he's not here, dude. Adam is funny when he wants to be, but then he supplies a tier list made in hell. You know, I feel like he's super in denial about that one tier list he gave us. And I'm not gonna lie, that had to be like one of the most annoying tier lists I've ever used in my entire life. Which was the kitchen utensils, and then there was like a fucking fork. Like, is that a good what would I rank a fork? I don't know, dude. What would I rank that? It was the dumbest fucking thing ever, dude. But also extremely entertaining, so love it. Oh, I didn't realize this PCB is super limited in what you can do with it. For a solderable PCB, interesting. He did have a build with clickies. Adam had a clicky build? Interesting. Wouldn't have guessed that. But also, it makes a lot of sense. So, yeah. Sounds about right. Well, the only reason I say that's interesting, you want to know why the reason I say that's interesting, guys? Was all the keyboards he's won from me, not a single one was clicky. So, clearly he has other boards. It wasn't one of mine, just letting you guys know. It wasn't one of the ones I gave him. Something else. When's the giveaway ran? I'll draw it after we're done soldering this PCB. So people can enter and stuff. He made them all clicks after he got them. All the keyboards, I hate that sentence. You're not alone. You're not alone there. Alright, let's do this. I think there's 2 sets of stabs in here because there's another PCB I have to do. So I would need 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, okay, I'm going to dump it all out and put what I don't need back. Give me a moment to organize. Can you recommend a hot swap PCB for the F18X? That is not my area of expertise. Off the top of my head, I don't know what would be hot swap for that particular board. I don't know if anyone else has any idea. Or if anyone else can suggest any hot swap PCBs for the F1. Yeah, maybe Frank would know. Frank's a big F1 fan. Maybe Frank can give us some insight there. I don't know of a hot swap PCB for it. Do you know, Frank? A little out of my realm. Would the Apollo work in it? Oh, I guess it is from Geon. That's true. There you guys go. The F in Frank stands for F18X. The Apollo got that flex cut. ... True. Alright, let's lube some of these. Oh shoot, do I have enough lube today? I might have to go break open a new thing of lube here. Tape from the other day. Let's see, do I have enough? You know what? I have more than enough. Flex cut or flex cuts with a plural. Interesting. I have the Apollo, but it sounds meh, to be honest. How many flex cuts does the Apollo have? Is it like a singular cut or is it too many? Oh, is it a 1.2 mil PCB as well? I mean, 2 flex cuts shouldn't be bad. It's 1.6? I mean, that's interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that, to be honest with you guys. You know what? I think next F1 run or one of the next Geon runs, I really want to get in on those. I'm still waiting for my Quantum 60 to come in, and I think once that board comes in, like that was my last board that I got, and I've been trying to live this only one board in transit at a time to me life. So once that finally delivers, I'll pick up another board. Hey, you're supposed to be studying? Who, me? Not gonna lie, I have flex cuts in my QK60 and I actually really like the sound. Sometimes a few flex cuts doesn't hurt. It just depends on the amount. Also, strongly depends on the board too. Oh, Toby. This reminds me, I have me Geon some money for silly stuff. I finally got a stem trimmer and it... Oh, you got a stem trimmer? Are you finding it to be good? The stem trimmer is something I was considering buying just to have just in case. Can't wait for my F1. Gonna be a long wait though. Wait, why is it gonna be a long wait? There's like 60 so many in the PCBs and plate, but I think it's carried by the Nixies. F1 mildly delayed. Oh. Oh. Hopefully it's a good type of delay though, like they're just tweaking something and making it better. So the Geon stem trimmer is goated. Did a batch of 120 MX purples in like 10 minutes. That is good timing. Do you have any recommendations for starting to mod my own keyboard? So many guides on YouTube, but not sure which ones are trustworthy. So, okay, I love this question. Rob, what are you trying to achieve in your modding? That is going to be my question to you, is what is your goal? This sounds like I'm interviewing Rob right now, all right? Or is it Robanana? Can I just call you Rob? Is it Rob? But what are your goals for modding? Because I will tell you a few of some essentials that you could try just to have some fun, and then I'll tell you kind of maybe how to achieve your goal, and then Thok. Yo, Tim, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? And then I can tell you like what to try to avoid, because I think there's plenty that you can probably just avoid. Also depends on the board. I mean, yeah, definitely depends on that. Tim, how are you doing? How is life treating you, Tim? I can't wait till Tim makes his comeback as a full-time streamer. Did you guys know that's gonna happen? I'm tired AF. Yeah, Tim's gonna come back as a full-time streamer. Finished moving. If you guys didn't know this, Tim's moving into a studio. He decided that enough's enough, and he is gonna. Yeah, ain't no way that's happening. That's crazy that Avo doubt it. X to doubt. That's crazy that Insty doubt it. When was he full time? That's crazy that Ants just said that. Tim's moving into a studio right now just so he can live his life 24/7 streaming. He wants to show you guys what it is to be Tim. I'm catching strays. You know what's crazy is I'm just like teasing you a little bit, but everyone else is firing shots, dude. That's crazy. Tim gonna be an OnlyFans streamer. That's crazy that Toby just said that too. Toe streams. But no, Tim will be streaming something for me eventually. I can't tell you guys much, but I don't know when. But eventually I will send Tim a keyboard. No more sus in this chat. Toenail streams. Body pillow incoming. Tim just what? Making a body pillow? Carpet bombing poor Tim all over here. Dude, I know, for real. Everyone's just being so mean to poor Tim. You are finally... I'm not making a body pillow. I told you guys I'd look into a pillowcase. One side's going to be me and the other side's going to be Tim. And then it's going to be us holding hands. That's what happens when you slink away and don't properly retire. True, to be honest. I expect royalties. Tim, do you want to share royalties with Avo? Tim's call here. If Tim wins, he'll be on my hit list. Wait, what's Tim winning? Oof. Oh, Tim, did you want to enter a giveaway? 70-30 split with Avo? That's a generous split. That is super, super generous. Tim, you can type an exclamation point ticket, Tim. Tim is so nice. Tim is just Adam's ult. That would be... No, Adam is no longer an alt. He's confirmed a real person. Corgi met... Oh no, it's Corgi. Corgi, didn't you meet Adam? Tim's real. I've seen him in photos. I've seen Tim on photos and online. Somewhere. Okay, I need to get my dielectric grease. But... I need to order some more too. I can't forget to order some more dielectric. I think Tim just hires someone that looks to be similar. Oh! You know, I don't know if Frank's still here, but Frank, did Tim seem a little off at the meetup? Do you think it was really Tim? GG easy peasy. Damn, Tim really entered 4 times. He kind of looks like he spammed, Avo. Kind of looked like he was spamming a little bit. Seems like a mod should step in. Yeah, it looks like a mod maybe should step in there, you know. Can we ban Tim? No, don't ban Tim. We the Empire, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate it. That's what VIP is for? I can't stop him from that? That's crazy. That wasn't even Avo. That's the craziest part. Oh man. Can you ban Tim? He would have to be on Twitch to find out anyways. Yikes. Why is Tim catching so many strays right now? That's crazy. Tim getting special treatment. Okay, streamer clearly has favorites. Really? I think Tim doesn't catch any favorites from me. Because, like, I think we banned and muted and timed out Tim more than other people. I think it's the exact opposite. He's getting favorite treatment for different reasons. Damn, why is Tim arguing with Avo? Jesus Christ. It's part of the Tim Keyless culture. Yeah, Tim has 21 timeouts and 12 bans. Sounds right. Tim is treated better than Adam? Yeah, that doesn't take much though. When I was streaming, I never saw a badge next to your name. I'm gonna stay right out of this one, guys. This is getting a little awkward. I'm staying right out of this one, dude. Avo and Tim just a little awkward, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit weird. Oh, man. Oh. The one thing about Zeal stabs is I don't like the way they clip in. I never understood why these were so popular. Couple yelling in chat is crazy. I know. It's like a married couple. Mom and dad are fighting again. Who is winning, Tim or Avo? Ex-couple now? God damn. Okay, let's do this. I don't like it when mom and dad fight. Mommy Avo for real? Let them figure it out. Damn, broken up over chat? Alex, what if dielectric grease didn't exist? This is a very existential question, I feel. This is very, I would use different grease. I think I would just use, like, GS3. GS3 is a little bit better for me. On a real note, I like GS3 better than I like XHT BDZ. Simply because it's just easier to use. Or, yeah, 206 is also very good, but I've only ever used it, like, one time ever. But, yeah, I think I would use GS3. I've been having a lot of good luck with GS3 as a filler, as opposed to adding more 205 as a filler. Bust out that spray lube. Also, I don't think I answered the other person's question about modding. Did they ever respond? I guess I'll just quickly answer it if they're still in chat. I would probably do the simple mods. Like, you can do tape mod, you can do modding your switches is really important. Modding, you did? Here, let me actually check your message log here, Banana. 1 second. Rob is fine. Rob's fine. Okay. More on starting this hobby on a serious note. I have GMK Pro and I want to start modding. So, okay. Out of the scope of that specific keyboard, on a more general aspect of things, I would start with your switches. Switches and stabilizers are the most important one. Now, to get more in depth about that, when we're looking at specifically switches, it varies on the switch you get. There is a standard way you can lube both the switches and the stabs. And I think the more important thing to do is just getting your consistency right on switches. Don't over apply lubricant. It's just not worth your time to do so. And then the other thing I would probably concern yourself with is just figuring out all the parts of a switch that you kind of need to know. For example, what spring length do you want, or what spring weight rather. Kind of get those things in order first. Kind of have a feeling of what you want. I think with practice, the modding will come. Now for stabilizers, same idea. Less is more on the stabs. But for the stabs, you're kind of in this spot right now where we have a lot of great stabs to choose from. And in my opinion, there's not like one brand of stabs that's better than the other. They all have their perks and they all have their cons. I have a full list of that on my website if you ever want to read my thoughts on that. Yeah, just don't buy goat stabs. Those are the only ones truly. Like, I'm not even joking about that. But yeah, I think you should... Sorry, my throat's killing me right now. I still... My voice is still repairing itself. I think with stabs, though, other than a few exceptions to the rules and how you'd lube stuff, they're all the same. You can basically lube them with 205 and still get great results. That takes a bit of practice. That's not something that I would expect you to pick up in like an afternoon, in my opinion. I have some great review, or not articles, but I have some great videos on how to do those if you're interested. I have tried the stupid stabs. They're great, Eagle. Now, in terms of keyboard modding itself, after you've done the basics, I think switches and stabs are the basics. You can try foam. You can try tape mod. You can try other little things, like other small, non-invasive modifications. Polyfill is a great example of something that's not super invasive. Polyfill is the stuffing of a bear, basically, that you put on the bottom of your board, like in between the PCB and the bottom of the keyboard. Past that, if you're looking at videos like, I don't know, stuffing dollar bills inside my keyboard and other strange things. Those are meant to shock value. I would not follow those as serious tutorials. There's a lot of shock value mods, you know, just like entertainment stuff that you can probably watch on the internet. Probably stay away from those things. They're not great for a board. Just again, non-invasive stuff that's not going to damage your stuff. And then past that, you're going to learn little other aspects of mounting points. So for example, if you're doing a board with top mount, this doesn't have top mount, but if you see like, you know, there's a mounting point right here, try to take off certain mounting points. See if that helps your modding experience at all. I think those are the big things. In particular to the GMMK Pro, I have my experience with that. I think Bad Seed did a tutorial on how I modded it. He had me on his channel. So if you want to get my specific recommendation for the GMMK Pro, that would be my specifics. There's a few things I had to do to make that keyboard sound better. But you'll pick up on it. It is a long journey. I'd say master the basics first before you do anything. That would be my big thing there. Let me actually just take a quick little peek here. What are these extra switches for? Oh, here we go. So these are going to be 10 for the macro key. So these are macro keys, and this would be for everything else. Perfect. And this is a bummer, but understanding limitations of a board goes a long way. Yeah, I agree with that. If you can learn your limitations of the board that you have and own, that's also very important. Also very, very important. Oh. So here's another little great small tip here. See this over here, guys. If you're ever doing solderable PCBs, see this? See this little caution symbol? I don't know if anyone else sees that. So a lot of designers, good designers of PCBs will put that. This means you're going to need to use some sort of washer. Okay? You're going to want to break the contact between your metal screw and you can see where the thing has to solder in there. Okay? So in this case here, I don't have any. I'm going to grab some. But if you guys ever see that, just remember that's very important. Oh my God. What is this, dude? We're getting... How do you turn it into protection mode? Hold on. We're getting follower botted because someone's a fucking loser online. What happened? Did we get nuked? No, we're getting follower botted, and I don't feel like people spamming. I don't even know how to turn that off. That's the crazy thing. I'm just going to let it do its thing. Shield mode is on? Yeah. Well, it's not going to stop people from following me. There's nothing I can do. I don't think there's a way I can turn off follows, but whatever. It's just literally a bunch of random characters. It's like not even like names. It's just literal bot accounts. It takes like 2 minutes. Why is that a thing? Get Siri bot. Okay, I'll do this after stream. Alright, I'll do this afterwards. Why is it a thing? Because people have nothing better to do with their fucking lives. They've reached a point of no actual real problems on Earth that they have, which is a state of bliss in my opinion. So they just make up new problems. Alright, let's get some washers. Washers. Where did I stick all my washers? Oh no, my washers all fell out of the little box here. Hold on a second, guys. Yeah, I'll do it after stream. Thanks though, guys. I really appreciate it. There was one night so bad I had to ban them all for 2 channels at once. Yeah. Is that the equivalent to stream sniping for IRL content? No, it's not the equivalent. It's just, I don't even know how to describe it. It would just be the equivalent of like, yeah, I really don't even know why it happens. I'm gonna be real with you guys. From what I've heard, sometimes what happens is like someone will follow bot you and then they'll report you. You know? There's other reasons why people do it. We're gonna have to mute the alerts because this is irritating here. Doesn't Twitch have like any control over their stuff? That would make the assumption that Twitch cares. They only care afterwards. Trolling is a reason too. Yeah, big troll. Real funny. I can't imagine how that one there would make someone laugh. At best, follow botting is a minor annoyance. At worst, it can get you banned. Yeah. Twitch doesn't want to do anything unless it hits them in the wallets. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, once we're done soldering, we'll give away the keyboard, by the way, guys. Once we are done. I miss the good old Twitch. Same. I miss it too. So wait, what does this thing do, this sorry bot here? I guess I'll have to... take a look at it afterwards. I remember when it was called Justin TV or whatever. Oh, like way back when. Speaking of Twitch, found out Twitch Turbo makes streamers more money through ad revenue than its current ad system. Too bad Twitch doesn't market it, like, at all. Dude, I agree with that. It's so strange how Twitch doesn't do that. It's been a hot minute since you've been able to tune into Alex streams. Vulcan, what's up, man? How you doing? It has been a hot minute. I had to accidentally find out that Twitch Turbo was a thing. I swear it tells you if a user is marked as suspicious. What happened, Drew? Oh. What are you typing on lately? I mean, today I'm typing on the Moon Tower, but I mean, more so than... more recently, it's been mostly the Sonnet. The Dune is really nice. And then what else have I been typing on? I have been typing on... Sonnet, Dune, a little bit of the Envoy, the Encore a lot. I don't know what else I've been really typing on these days. I rotate through a lot, but the XOX, I still have the XOX, but I'm thinking about doing a giveaway for that one there. Although it's truly hard to part with that one there because it looks so good with Striker on it. Okay, I think we can turn off the shield mode thing now. Let me turn it off real quick. Okay. What are we building today? We're building a Noxary 378. I was about to say 387. 378. Now let's get our brass plate here. I don't know what this is going to sound like with the brass plate, but you know what? I'm excited to use a brass plate, dude. It is been a while. Been a while, dude. Finally built the Nesson 810E. Thank you, Alex, because without your video on it, I would have never bought it. Do you love it? It's a nice board, dude. Always loved Noxary's design. Shame with all the rest. Yeah, a bit of a shame. Smidge of a shame, to be honest. So, once we get this all pushed in here. brass plate plus wood case equals chef's kiss. It's that's a combo for sure. I haven't tried a brass plate with a wood case, have I? I don't know. Twitch muted me for but my PC wasn't muted. That was weird. Is it back now? Oh, I had it on shield mode. Maybe something happened just because we were getting follower bought it. Dragged my friend into this hobby after I showed him you and the Flip 6P. He has since acquired two Flip 6Ps. That makes me happy. I appreciate that, Sick Vic. It's my favorite sounding board I have right now, but with HMX macchiatos and a cream soda spacebar. Put some pictures in it in Discord. Hell yeah, I'll check that out here in a bit. That sounds awesome, dude. Vulcan, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1, man. I appreciate it. Although I think I have everything muted right now, so let me... Oh, it's gonna... Is it really gonna go through all these alerts? That is so irritating. Whatever, just let it do its thing, I guess. Maybe I'll just mute them for now. Okay. So which ones are these? These are shrimp switches, apparently. These are a really pretty color switch. Like, extremely pretty colored. Although, I'm not liking the way this is sitting over here. Oh, these switches are a little tough to pop in. There we go. We should feel ashamed with all the money we spend in keywords because of you. There's a bit of shame. I got a bit of shame, I'm not gonna lie. A little bit of it. A little smidge. Do you remember the wood cast I brought to Toronto meetup a few times? That one that had a brass plate? Oh, did it? I thought that was aluminum. It sounded pretty good in that one there. These switches are tough to get in for this one. Alex, do the 3 times rule talk again. Well, we probably should, honestly. On a real note, guys, remember, they're just keyboards. I love that you guys are enjoying it, and I love that you guys are spending some of your money and having fun. But always remember, at the end of the day, I would rather you guys be financially in a good spot rather than own keyboards. These pins are not liking this, though. I was watching the QB VOD and the video of you kept emphasizing how not important it is to spend on keyboards if we don't want to. So that smidge of shame shouldn't exist. Oh, I made sure to leave that in the edit. I was like, you know what? I should really keep this here. So these are like a silent tactile. These feel really good. I don't think I've ever tried these before. Speaking of money, my Neo Ergo's coming this week. Let's go, dude. This is a rare brass plate. I'll never financially recover from discovering this channel. My bad. It's on me. Do I like tactiles? I don't know. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It's love and hate relationship. There are certain days I'm like, fuck yes, dude. Tactiles are the coolest thing ever. And then there are other days where I'm like, you know what? I'm just not into this. It just depends on how I feel, I guess. Yeah, these are Durox shrimps. Are you my Topper enjoyer? No, not really. Like, I enjoy building it, and I enjoy looking at it, and I enjoy the process of it. Do I enjoy typing on it? Somewhat, but it's not something I go after. Alex, if you could imagine and if you could build / customize your own cameras and you could fine tune the sound of a shutter curtain and shutter button press. Wait, are you asking like what would I do to the modifications and what would the sound be? I don't really know. I'm not really like a camera engineer type person. Okay, I don't mean to like... obviously this is a rare case, but... Oh, are you saying, like, could you imagine? Oh, you did say could you imagine. Yeah, that would be really fun. Although, I'm going to be real with you, the Hasselblad, like the one that I use now, this is everything I've ever wanted in a camera. Like, maybe the only thing that doesn't even affect me on a daily basis is faster autofocusing. Like, I would love the Sony level autofocusing in this camera. But this is literally everything I've ever wanted in a camera. For my daily work. There's nothing else. You know what's crazy? I totally love the idea of being able to kind of customize those things. But there's just not really much I can even think of at this point here, you know? When did I get it? I got it a little while ago, Smarter. I traded everything I owned except for one camera system for this guy. Sony autofocus is nuts. Just wish their bodies weren't boring. I don't mind their camera bodies. Like, they're not the most beautiful camera bodies in the world, but like, I don't love editing Sony RAW files. Never have, never will. Even this, like this face camera is Sony, because all my Fujis have just passed away, unfortunately. But even getting these colors to be decent was like work. It wasn't just as simple and natural, and it didn't even start off in a good point either. Like, for example, this is what Sony started off as. Let me show you guys. This is with no color corrections and no LUTs. It's just really dull. And I don't have it in some sort of like S-Log mode. This is just what comes out of the camera. And then this is the color that more accurate, like when I take a photo with any camera, this is what I look like. So I had to take, what I did was I took a photo and then I had to take the photo and match it to what it actually looks like. It would be cool for a depressing photo. Yeah, fanboys will call it flat. But it's, you know, it's like, yes, I totally get that, but it's not supposed to be flat. Like, it's supposed to be in some sort of like movie mode, not S-Log, not sort of F-Log, whatever it comes out of Sony. I'm not even sure now. But it was supposed to be something a bit more saturated out of the camera, but it does not do that. Their out of camera is pretty bad, needs to be edited always. Yeah, and I think that's kind of what's holding me back from liking Sony as much. When you say Fuji passed away, I feel like you need to send off for them. Yeah, Fuji, my Fuji cameras are still all broken. I don't have the spare coin on the side to get them fixed right now. But when I do, I'm going to get them fixed because they're still fine. Like, I still want, I have an XT4 that's busted. So when I have a few extra dollars to do, I'm going to get my XT4 fixed. I noticed the same thing with Sony in the past, but I tried my friend's newer A7 IV and the out of camera looked great. I am basing my opinion off of an A7R2, which is a bit older now. But I think I'm also at that point now with my life, and this sounds ridiculous, but I think keyboards really made me like this. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. I'm at that point now where I want the tools I use to also look good and make me feel good. Like, it's really hard for me to pick up a camera that I think doesn't inspire me. Like, it has good specs, some of the cameras, sure, but like, I want it to like feel good in my hand, and I want it to like look good and make me go, you know what, this is a really pretty camera, it's beautifully designed, I want to use this item. And I think it's because keyboards, but it's kind of where I'm at now with things. Yeah, someone put it best, because I did one of those like web seminars, and they put it really, really well, which is your tools have to inspire you just as much as, you know, anything else in the world. So when your tools can inspire you, I think that's a really important thing. But use a Razer keycap puller. Okay, there's a hey, let me explain this right now, okay? There's a reason why I use these keycap pullers. It's because I go through these. All right, these don't last. These are disposable items because eventually the wire will pop out. I've gone through so many of the Mode ones. I've gone through KBD Fans ones. Right now I'm on a Razer one, and I think I have one other one that's on my desk. Yeah, I have a unbranded one. God, look at the Tangies, guys. Look how the light hits them. I stole the QK one when I built my sister's QK100. I don't blame you, man. Never had a keycap puller. Really? Maybe it's just me. Looks like little pumpkins. They look like candy. I've always said this about the Tangies. They look like little gummy candies. I have to use your teeth. Oh my god, Smarter. That sounds fucking painful, dude. Gorgeous. All right, let's turn on our iron. Thoughts on candy corn? Whew. I actually don't mind candy corn. I know that might be a bit of a hot take, but who won? We haven't finished soldering yet, guys. Once I'm done soldering, we will draw the giveaway, okay? That's what I'm going to do. Like I said, I don't want to go back on what I said in case people have, tuned out now and waiting for me to finish. When I'm done soldering, we'll draw. Candy corn is good in small batches. I think that's a good way to put it. I mean, I wouldn't have it like en masse. It's not a candy I go look for. But if it's in front of me, yeah, I'll have some candy corn. Let's warm up the iron. Let's get this out. I don't know. Nobody has ever said, let me go get some candy corn. I'm sure there are people who really like it. I am just not one of those people. Like, I am dead set on it's not my first choice. Once a year, I don't... candy corn as an adult. As a kid, I definitely ate more of it. You know what? I almost... D-Wood, I'm not going to lie. I got a flashback of something reading your message. Because there probably should have been like a... Oh yeah, you forgot the word mind. Or maybe a comma or something. You know those TikToks where it's like... It's just they have some AI voice and it's like... Solder fan is good. Fan, why solder when you could solder your fans? And it's just like... Fucking brain rot to the max. I got a flashback of that dude from TikTok. I'm not gonna lie. One day I watched one of those videos and I was like, this is super funny. Let me send it to one of my friends. And then every video for the rest of the day was brain rot videos like that where nothing made sense. And I legitimately had to stop because I thought I was losing my mind. That's how it starts. God, it was so bad, dude. Did you put TikTok back on your phone? I did. I have no good reason why I did it. I just did. Just need to double check. I'm making sure there's no difference between the PCBs. Because I don't want to like use the wrong one here today. I think they're both the same, right? Yeah, this is just a spare. Okay. Back in the box you go. Back in this you go. All right. What is that Star Wars thing your camera's focusing on? Star Wars thing. Oh. My Star Wars VHSs? Well, actually, these are my girlfriend's, but I have the exact same one. We have two sets. For some reason, she has one, but I don't think she even watched Star Wars one time. But, we own the exact same special edition, which we thought was really funny. You have a VHS player? No, I do not. I think a lot of people grew up with this exact box set, by the way. What are those? Wait till you stop it right now, dude. Stop it right now, bro. My dad has the same set? Real question? Please no? Well, let me explain to you guys. Back in the 1900s, so back in the 1900s, we had these things. They were called VHSs, and God, I can't even get this out right now. And they were, imagine like big tapes. All right, they were big tapes, and you would put this giant slide. It's like going to the cinema, but at home. You put this giant slide inside a big device. All right, you put it in, and then you'd watch it. So there's each frame of the movie. It's cool. Each frame of the movie. Let me show you guys. Is it right there? Every frame of the movie. In fact, I don't think this one here has been rewound, which is really rude. But every frame is in here. Real cool. And you put it in and it would spin and it would project onto the television like magic. All right? And then when you're done, you click a button and you hit rewind and it would automatically, if you were fancy, you had a 2-in-1, but some people had a separate machine and you rewind it and then it would start from scratch. All right? It was really cool. An old 1900 technology though, but some people still have it, you know. But yeah, it's. And you were given these, and then you know, beautiful, wonderful, looks great. Anyways, how did we survive? How does the audio work? Separate machine. Unfortunately, separate machine. Then DVDs blew our mind. Nah, there's still something fun about having a VHS. I would love to get one again, but they're kind of fucking pricey for what they are. The worst thing about those tapes is when they broke and all the tape came out. I can't say I've actually ever had the tape break. What's on the bottom of the tape? Just another side. Quite loud machines when you really think about it too. Where did I put the solder? I wore out the Toys R Us Toy Story tape as a kid. I think we did have some wear out or just like fail. But pretty positive that happened a few times. Today, the Gen Z and Alpha learnt. We taught Tim a few things today. Man, I miss going to the movie rental store and just browsing and hanging out. Well, the same thing could even be said about music stores. And not for nothing, even the games, like GameStop or whatever it's called now, I don't know if it's changed names. Even that feels way different. Not for nothing, but like, it's just not the same anymore, bro. It really isn't. Everything's on cards that you type codes in. Terrible. The word you're looking for is terrible. We lost EB Games to GameStop. Oh yeah, it was the opposite. EB Games turned into GameStop. It was the same company, wasn't it? Same thing? Literally the exact same brand, just one was Canadianized. I don't know the last time I stepped in foot for a GameStop. I remember going there for midnight for release I mean, dude, it felt so fun going back, like, nostalgia-wise. But I don't know, like, I feel like this is definitely one-sided conversation. But I do feel like, you know, like, for example, when there's been big game releases that happen now, you stay up with a few friends and we play the game. But I think there was something special about, you know, being at the store with a friend, picking up the game, then going home, and being like, look what we just did. Like, we had an adventure physically together, and then now we can spend time playing games. So, I don't know. I feel like there is something special to that. I'm sure people looking back might be like, no, the digital way is like our memory. And I'm not going to take that away from them, but I don't know. Felt different having that experience in person with your friend and getting to see their face. And like I said, nostalgia goggles on, but the reason I had the VHS is because I was taking photos of GMK Rewind, which is Mr. Neflock's VHS blockbuster themed keycap set. Rest in peace, Blockbuster. Now it's just Discord hangouts, which is fun. Did anyone IRL comment on the shirt you wore yesterday? Fried, unfortunately, I got all ready to go out. We stepped out the door. I walked a few feet. Then the thing we had to do, the person canceled on us. So we walked right back inside. But I did technically wear it outside for all of 2 minutes. But no, we ended up not going anywhere yesterday. We got last minute canceled on. Bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. 2 minutes of greatness. I drove by an old Blockbuster location yesterday that had Nostalgia Rush. So, speaking of that, this sounds a bit corny as well, but yesterday I was, 2 days ago rather, it was, not yesterday, was it Sunday? No, Saturday. It was Saturday. Sunday or Saturday. I don't remember what I think it was Saturday. No, sorry. It was either Saturday or Friday. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. We walked outside the other day, and we were taking a small little walk, just because we needed to move our legs a bit. And, dude, it just, I don't know, the weather was really nice, and something just, like, hit, dude. Something of, like, me being a kid, which I have not felt in a long time. And again, it sounds super corny, but it felt really nice. I'm sure it was just like the perfect amount of, the weather felt good. The sun didn't feel like, I don't know, this sounds weird, but the sun just feels different these days. Like even the light just feels colder. And it was like nice warm sun, like temperature, color wise. And I don't know, just it hit the other day. And I just felt so good, dude. Just felt like I was a kid. And I low-key got internally emotional, but I didn't let it show. The weather's interesting right now in Toronto. It's humid. I am planning on leaving the house today for like a hot second, but I really don't want to leave the house today. I got so much work to do. Actually, no, I don't have to leave the house today. I'm leaving the house tomorrow. Never mind. Enjoy those small moments. Those are my favorite pick-me-up in daily life. Yeah, I really did enjoy it. It felt really good. It really put me on a good mindset, because I haven't had one of those moments. And again, sounds cheesy, but I haven't had one of those, like, I feel like a kid again moments in what feels like a long time. And I don't mean, like, buying something and feeling like a kid because you bought a toy. I mean, like, true memories of being a child. It's been a while. My local Blockbuster turns into an urgent care. I mean, that's a decent trade-off. It's pretty decent. Alex, are you going to start running around in the park? I don't know if I'm going to do that. I would love to pick up some sports again. I was considering. My biggest thing that I missed from being a kid was how big the whole world felt. I love technology, but I do miss just not knowing things and having mystery. It is why I refuse, disguised, to look at my friends' social media stuff, and it's why I just don't use it anymore. You know, like, I use it to show you guys keyboards, and I think that's fun, you know, browsing like a catalog of fun photography and inspiring photos like that. But what I don't use it for is I do not care, because I'll ask them if I care, and this sounds really mean, but I do not want to see anyone's fucking stories. Because if I want to ask you, and it really limits conversation, because you know what's going to happen. For example, Tim doesn't really post a lot of his personal life. In fact, I don't think Tim posts much of it at all. Maybe special, very special occasions. But like, me and Tim are friends. If I have a question and ask him how he's doing, I'm just going to go fucking ask him how he's doing. I'm not going to like view his Instagram story and then be like, cool, I don't need to have this conversation with him now. I don't care. Like, if Tim posts a story of him moving, now I'm just, in my head, I'm like, well, I already know what he's doing. What's the point of having a fucking conversation with him? I'll ask him. For example, I didn't even know Tim was moving until I asked him. I'm unfollowing you because instead I will DM you whenever I want to check. Do it. Alex, how the F are you doing? I'm doing great today. come hang out in the sports channel where we make fun of each other's teams, and collectively make fun of Daniel Jones. I don't watch sports per se, but I do kind of want to play sports again. We're getting to something. I find that daily insight into people's lives makes it nice to keep up and makes us reach out way more. I feel like the exact opposite, Fred. And I'd actually be curious if you guys feel the opposite or the same as me. Like, if you see a story of your friend at a party, are you more inclined to reach out to them and ask them how the party was? I'm the opposite, where it's like, cool, I know they went to a party and clearly they've enjoyed themselves. I don't need to have this conversation now. I don't know, maybe I'm the opposite, but I really feel like once I view that, and I'm not talking about with your best friend in the world. I'm talking about more just people you know. Like, what are you more inclined to do? I don't bother with social media. I mean, I don't really bother with it at all. But, like, I'm just asking the question. Actually, I feel a false sense of closeness when I'm viewing something. Like, I feel like I'm closer than I really am. That's interesting to hear, too. It actually motivates me to reach out more because now I have a topic to talk about. That's a really good point. I feel the same as you do, Alex, although I was never big on social media because it always felt like a bunch of people trying to prove their lives are better than ours. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of issues and problems that I've always thought existed on social media, but isn't the concept of feeling close kind of parasocial? It is very parasocial. That's why I'm curious when it comes to these kind of streams where you're talking with people and you're legitimately having conversations. For example, like me and Fried were talking after his build stream. Like I don't know if this is considered parasocial or some sort of aspect of it. I don't think it is because we legitimately have conversations and I know what's going on when you guys tell me things are happening, so I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Also, Monkey, I don't think I said thank you for the Prime. Thank you so much for the Prime, Monkey. I don't think it popped up even. Oh, it did. Thank you so much. Oh, I have the alerts off, that's why. Is it going to keep doing follows, though? And thank you, Zany. I appreciate the 100 bits. Yoshi, I don't blame you for that. I think we all have our ideas of what makes us feel close to someone. And maybe meeting someone is in physical connection in that sense as yours. I get that. There should be a healthy, outstanding banter of both parties, and it still isn't parasocial, I feel. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a healthy boundaries with a lot of stuff here, but I don't know, I don't feel like it's parasocial. I think it's different in each direction. You can't see or hear us, but we see and hear you, which makes it more intimate for us than it is for you. That's a good point. There's a level of intimacy then. I love conversations like this, by the way. But not a friend per se. We don't really know each other. I think if I talked about Alex as if we really knew each other, it would be parasocial. That's different from people I've in chat who I personally know a lot. Yeah, I think that's a good point too, Fried. It's you interact with us as much as we do. I think it's a mutual interaction. Yeah. There's a good mutual healthy interaction where I don't feel like it truly is just a one-sided affair. Good points, guys. By the way, I love conversations like this because I learn. This is soldering. Is this a Gondo PCB? It is. God damn, this is soldering so nice. I love when PCBs just effortlessly flow the solder onto the sockets. So freaking nice. Dude, meetups are amazing, by the way. Alex, I'm making a 10-second commercial for a client. Does 1600 seem high to you? Depends on all the work you're putting in. If you need tons of equipment to film that 10-second commercial, plus you also need your experience, plus who knows how much time it's actually going to take you. High key, it kind of feels like a little bit lowish, considering I know how much you have experience in that world. Gotta charge for the time you shoot. 10 seconds may need hours of footage. Yeah, like 3 days worth of work. I already have all the equipment if they're supplying props. Well, your equipment, regardless of how much you've paid it off, is still your equipment. And I still factor that into a cost. 3 days worth of work? I don't know, it feels fucking a little bit low. If I'm being real. But I don't know, if you're enjoying that 3 days worth of work for that, I don't know. Yeah. It does feel a smidge low. My big thing is, yes, $1,600 is great for that project. But your equipment, like alone, I think is worth half of that. Just using your equipment. So I would probably feel more comfortable with, like, again, I don't know the depth of all this. I'm just talking. I think like $2,500, because like $2,500 I think is fair for 3 days worth of work using your equipment, your knowledge, your skill set, your editing. I'm assuming, regardless if they're supplying their props. The props is always something that typically the person who is hiring you. So, Danny, this is from Grovemade. I don't recommend it though. It's not the best quality mat in the world. How did you end up learning about soldering? Did you get a cheap PCB in case you missed something? I want to try it, but it seems super easy to mess up and a big investment for a decent iron I might not use. These days, you can pick up a decent iron for pretty cheap. The Pine Sol is one of them. I had my dad's soldering iron, which was really bad, by the way. It's not even meant for what we're doing here. I used that for a little bit, and then when I was ready to make the plunge after 2 or 3 keyboards, I bought this one right away. Actually, no, sorry, I bought the TS100, which is a little bit cheaper, and then I bought this one here. But the Pine Sol's a good price, and I feel like having a soldering iron on hand is not a bad thing. Especially with how much tech that we use these days, being able to kind of open something up and repairing something yourself. It's not a bad little thing to keep around. Even if you don't use it much in your life, it's really not a bad little tool to kind of have in your cabinet. I have soldered things that have nothing to do with keyboards and repaired things that I didn't think was possible. So, it went a long way for me. Also, I saw someone just sub, but I don't think it's popping up. Ooh, I'll just put this in here. Danny FPS, thank you so much for the Prime, or the Tier 1. Thank you so much, dude. It's a good tool to have regardless. Yeah, I agree. How do you react to people giving you compliments on the skill you worked on a lot? Interesting question. If someone came out to me and, like, which happens, I'd say frequently with keyboard stuff, they'll be like, "I really like your work you did." So on a positive note, if someone gives me positive affirmation there, like, and be like, "You know, you killed it with this keyboard." I mean, I used to take that modest approach to it, which is just like, you know, like I just, you know, I did what anyone can. I think nowadays I've tried to change my tune a little bit, because I have to realize that someone is putting themselves out there and being like really kind to me. So instead of just taking this like brush it off modest approach, I try to really show them, and like, you know, I'll tell them, "Hey, you know what? I really appreciate those kind words." I think it's kind of been like my go-to, because I really want to make sure they feel valued for even just like coming to me and being kind, instead of just being like, "It ain't nothing. Don't worry about it. I didn't do a great job." Like, I don't want to do that, because I feel like then it's kind of, you know, brushing them off in a way. I try to insult Alex every once in a while so his head doesn't get too... I appreciate it. Way too lucky. But I think that's kind of what I've done, just because I think these days, again, like when someone says something kind and goes out of their way for the day to let me know that I've done something nice, I want to appreciate that. And I don't want to be that, cool guy, modest guy who's just like, it ain't nothing, I didn't do a great job. I just want to let them know that, their words are heard. That's how I approach it. I don't know if that works, but I'm not sure if that's a good way to do it, but that's just how I do it. Alrighty, let's open this bad boy up. We're done soldering. Really good soldering today. No splatter at all again. God damn. Alright, my least favorite type of mount or case enclosure, which is hidden screw, but we're going to make this through it. Oh yes, let's draw the winner. Let's draw the winner first. Oh, my keyword's not plugged in. That would help if I plugged it in. Let us draw the winner. All right, I'm going to close the giveaway in 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, 1. Drawing a winner now. Jay's online. Congratulations for the Frost TKL. I don't know if Jay's in chat right now, but congratulations, dude. Jace, I will send you the form sometime in the next... Wait. Again? Wait, Jace, did you already win this time? Ain't no way you won this time. I don't remember seeing your name. No, you didn't win. What the heck are you saying again? Congratulations, dude. Oh, last giveaway? It's all separate. I'm not going to count the last ones. I never have. But if you won something last time, congratulations. Did you win something? Oh, you totally won. You totally did. I have it listed right here. You did. Doesn't matter. Congratulations again. Thank you. No, thank you, dude. But as per the rules per set of giveaways, you can't win any more for the month of September. That's it, dude. Congratulations, Jace. I don't want to be like Adam. No, don't make it. Don't let chat make you feel bad about it, dude. Please don't hate me. You can win twice. It's fine. It happens. GG. GG, dude. I've originally put out my first original song and I've been getting some positive feedback, especially since I got complimented with my guitar playing. I felt like crying out of gratitude. Dude, hey, if you have that reaction, let that be your reaction. You know what I mean? Like, don't try to play it off as a cool guy. I think playing it off as a cool guy is kind of, maybe it worked at one point and you were seen as modest, but show them that you appreciate your words. Thank you again. No worries. I'll write your name down here. Actually, if you guys don't run away, I have... Jeez, I don't know why it's not letting me copy from the chat there. Okay, I'll send you the form. Can you just DM me on Twitch? Let me know if I even need to send you a form again, because maybe your address hasn't changed. Don't go away yet, because we're giving one more keyboard away. Close giveaway. Oh, wait, can I just... Oh, it is closed. Hold on, everybody. We're doing the redraw for the Orion because the person who won the Orion was very kind and said, I don't really need another board right now. I just want to enter for funsies. So, Orion 87. Go, you guys can enter. I'll put the keyboard, assemble it, and then we'll draw. They were very, very nice. That was JQ who didn't, he didn't want to claim a keyboard he said he didn't really need. Which is, I appreciate, dude. What a day. Love you guys. No, it's an Orion TKL. It's not from Duck. Actually, I don't even know. Do I like the other Orion? The OG Orion? I don't really know if I do. But also, Zane, I don't think I read your stuff, but the sexy man streaming and me finished a really delicious lunch. Shredded cottage cheese with Indian spices and Indian flatbread. I love flatbread, dude. Fuck, I can't be thinking of food right now. I know I had a small bite to eat, but... Okay, obviously I know you guys can't smell it, but right now, I don't know who's cooking. It's not in where I live, but someone in the area is clearly making something beautiful, and I smell it. It smells almost like a... This sounds really specific, but it sort of smells like a shepherd's pie or something like that. Like I smell some sort of... I don't know, it's like a sweet and savory smell. I don't know how to describe it. It smells like shepherd's pie. And it smells really fucking good, dude. I'm not gonna lie, my mouth's been watering all stream. Also, Manu KB, can you check Discord after stream? Thank you for advance. Can I check right now? Oh, I'll do it right now. Actually, I'll do it after the stream. There's a lot of choices here. Never mind. I'll do it after the stream, Menu. Thank you, Menu. Do you have a discount code for Mode? I don't have a discount code. I have an affiliate link, which you guys may want to use or may not want to use. Totally up to you, but that's all I have. I have no discount codes. That code, that affiliate link, is in my bio. I don't really have a whole hell of a lot of affiliate links, so whatever I have for affiliate links is usually just there. Thank you, Manu. Appreciate you, buddy. You soldered the fossils so fast, I think finding all the keycaps took longer. It did, right? I'm pretty fast at soldering these days. You know, I have to admit, my soldering skills have gotten pretty good. I think I'm constantly learning with soldering too. Like, I'm learning like small little techniques here and there. I don't like this. My one gripe about some of these older boards is the mouse bites on the side. Still don't really like that, but it's fine. Yeah, the daughter board cutout on this is, in my opinion, freaking terrible. Ooh, this is just not... Alright, that is very tight in there. Alright, let's screw this in now. A Noxary board that exists? Oh goodness, now my hands are shaky. I'll be soldering diodes and hot swap sockets this weekend. I don't mind the hot swap sockets. The diodes are another story. Sometimes a hit and miss type deal. No, it's a universal daughter board, but just the way they kind of put it in here. God, my hands are not loving this right now. Who is Noxary? Just a designer that abandoned his projects. Truly not someone worth talking about. Thoughts on the Studio V65? That sounds so familiar. Who makes that one there? Oh, it's ironic. My bad. I forgot the Aware was there. Sad. Rama's friend, do you see more? Okay, this is plugged in. Let's get this in now. Actually, let's do this first. Okay, so this has... Dude, these gasket things are fucking thick, brother. Hold on, let's... God, I'm going to turn off the... Sorry, guys. I have to mute the notifications right now. I have to go ban everyone who... Little thing, if you guys followed today, I might have to do a follower cleanup. So, if you guys want, just... If you guys don't mind, if I happen to remove you as a follower, if you want to follow back, I have to clean it up afterwards. Yeah, I have the commander root thing too, but you guys are showing something else. There's a lot of extra gaskets here. These gaskets are really they're really thick. They're kind of on a point here, which is interesting. The only thing I don't love about this is there's no good way to align anything here. Alex is banning everyone. He said it. Oh my god. These gaskets are my jam. There's still something incredibly satisfying about putting on adhesive gaskets. It is satisfying. I was trying to find the Orion 87 video and I found a YouTube videos from 2 years ago and you sound so different. I sound different? Well, I mean, maybe it was just because the place I lived. You know, it's really funny that you mentioned that because someone left a comment on my video from like 3 or 4 years ago and said, I had a glow up. Which kind of hurt my feelings, I'm not gonna lie, because did I look terrible before or something? Truth? What the fuck? Ouch, brutal. You did have a glow up. You're growing into yourself. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. But you're at your peak right now? Hey, yo, love to hear that. Thank you so much. But I look back and I'm like, man, I thought I looked pretty good before. I was pretty happy with my appearance, man. So curious how this is gonna sound, dude. Men age like wine? It's because I don't use sunscreen. It's because I'm aging quicker. That's why. The sun's giving me those wrinkles. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for all the "you should wear sunscreen" comments. I know, guys. With age comes wisdom. Gotta protect and moisturize. You should not go into the sun. Sunscreen re. It's because you're in your 30s. Hey, why do we have to remind me about that? You know, growing up, my mom always said, when people asked how old she was, she'd always go, "I'm 29 and holding." And high key, I want that to be my answer when I get a bit older too. Or maybe I'll start now. 29 and holding. Just got the X-ray collection from Delivery Guy, and oh my, you're gonna love it, dude. It is a fun little thing to have in your collection right now. X-ray's a good solid set. Matthew killed it with it. Was I given keycaps to go with this? I don't think I was. Let's finally use one of those key Kobo sets. I want to use the Mechanist or Machinist one, whatever it's called. Because I don't even know what this looks like. Finally gonna open this up. 30 isn't even old? No, it's not. In hindsight, I am definitely not. I don't feel like I'm 30. I still feel like I'm in my 20s. Ooh! This is like a very warm... Wait, this would go sick on the Sonnet. Oh, there's no gamble with this. This is very rarely messed up in that kind of sense. This is nice. Oh. Wait, this one here might be one of my new faves. It's like a smidge warmer. Ooh, this is nice. Which keys are doubled? Oh, this is real nice. This might be one of my favorite sets from them. Originally, this is my favorite set from Key Kobo, but they sound, it's always the spacebar. Yeah, the only thing is their spacebars sound a little different than GMK spacebars. Their alphas, I'd say, are pretty in check. I don't have like any gripes with the alphas. But, I mean, other than that, these are... I mean, they're definitely double shot. I don't know about the other ones. Oh, I guess texture's not something that really bugs me about these keyboards. pretty accents in this. There's like arrow accents in this, right? This is really pretty, actually. Yeah, and I think I've had key Kobo sets, like, they genuinely sound better on some keyboards than the GMK ones. But I do find that I most of the time still prefer GMK in terms of sound overall. But these are like my go-to second choice. Yo, I know what you mean, Seven. Sometimes that little extra little, hint of better texture does work more to your advantage when you're typing. GMK seems to like saying their packaging is biodegradable, but I imagine it's because it's mostly low cost. No, I believe, and I might be speaking out of turn here, I believe when it comes to the GMK packaging, there's some sort of mandate or some sort of reason why them being based in Germany, they have to do packaging a very specific way. Or I think they're incentivized to use packaging a specific way. I don't know if it's law. Is it laws or is it incentive? But anyways, because of where they're doing it, location has made it so they have to do it a certain way. Yeah, it might be incentivized to use recyclable materials. I'm not too sure. Yeah, that's why, in case anyone's wondering, we meme on it because it's funny to meme on. But you know what? It makes sense in the long run. I still feel like they can make a better box. I 100% agree. But maybe that's just not something they want to factor in for a cost right now. Maybe they have some sort of mold they have to get their money's worth out of. I'm not sure. Maybe that's the reason why. Right? Is it the end of the world? It'd be nice if we got some packaging that was more usable, because right now I'm kind of just tossing those things away. But for me, it's not like I'm not gonna like lose sleep over the GMK packaging. Oh, why did I put the shift down here? GMK boxes being endearing? Yeah, they're a little bit. I guess so. I might have to tune up the spacebar a smidge, but I don't know how the hell this is going to sound. I am really liking this keycap set, by the way. This might be one of my new faves. I love the colors of this. Why didn't I open this sooner? I don't want to put the accent because we have the accent arrow here. What did I forget? What is this set again? This is, oh god, Machinist, it's called. I think this would look nice in a PC board. Yeah, this would look nice in a PC board as well. Escape. I think they also sent me novelties with this, but I don't remember where I put those. No, this is beautiful. This is a nice keycap set. That's the wrong profile. Delete. Oh, right here. You know what? I'll put whatever this is. I think this is the designer logo. I mean, they're a smidge tough to read, even in real life. Like, the white is a little bit, you know, it blends in. I would say the camera's probably not doing it any favors. Here, I'll show you guys. But I don't know. I think this looks fantastic. How does the shrimps feel? Pretty good, actually. So these ones are all silence on this side. Silent tactiles. No, you look fantastic. Adam. What's up, man? I really like this set. This is like, I love the warmth in the gray. I think that's why I'm really liking this. That little bit of warmth is like really doing it for me. Okay, so this is a brass plate. Do I have expectations that are set in my mind right now? I think this is going to be a bit thuddier. I don't know what to expect though. It's been a while since I've used a brass plate with Tangies. It seems like a classic combo though, huh? I mean, you can hear the brass plate. Oh, this is a great front height on this board. Absolutely fantastic. It is a good looking keyboard. Like, I'll show you guys this again. That little rounded piece. I think this is what makes it for me. The thin bezels, this little tiny little piece that just looks absolutely killer on this. It's a good looking keyboard overall. These are silents on the macro. These feel great. These shrimp ones. I mean, the alphas sound really good. I need to tune the spacebar up just a smidge before we go farther than this. It's weird. I'm not getting that sense of... I don't know. I feel like I have this maybe preconceived notion that this is going to sound really, really, really thuddy. And I can feel it's really stiff. It's quieter than I expected it to be. It's way quieter than I thought this was going to be. I think it's the mounting system used. If you guys haven't seen, this is what the mounting system is. It's these really thick pieces of silicone. Yeah, I also kind of low-key like it too. It's so interesting. I did not expect this out of this build. You can tell there's a brass plate though. Both feeling wise and somewhat of sound, you can... I like this. It's different. It's very different from what we normally type on. Yeah, the mods. Actually, maybe not the enter key. Typically that really high pitchness and it's this kind of really metallic sound you normally get out of a brass plate. Simon wants you to stop ghosting him on Discord. Oh, fuck. Sorry, Simon. Hey, guys, listen. I'm not gonna lie. I stopped doing this thing on the weekends. I started doing this thing on the weekends, rather, where I stopped talking to people because I need some time off for myself. So on weekends, I don't respond to nobody. Don't respond to him, Alex. Hey, Harry doesn't want me to talk to you, Simon. Gotta listen to Harry. Block him? No, I'll respond to Simon. Okay, let me just make sure I keep this in unread. Yeah, I try not to, I don't know, man. Just hard D&D on the phone during off hours. That's what I do. Well, I don't respond to anyone on Saturdays and Sundays anymore, unless it's like an emergency or something I'm actively working on. But yeah, Simon, let me see, what did you say? Keyboard Battle Royale. It's a simple concept. We take turns presenting a project. People vote for the winners. We go through the brackets. So wait, hold on. Like, people are going to be live and present their project, or we just kind of read their projects? I'm assuming it's we read. And I can do it on Sunday. If you want to do Sunday, I'm actually down to do it. Saturday, I am fortunately, I'm going to be at a family thing. But Sunday, I am very... Simon barely reads ICs, though. That's okay. I'll read. Sunday's good. I'll do keycap sets on Saturday. We do boards on Sunday. Sounds good. Let me know time. I'm going to be streaming sometime on Sunday. So maybe we do it afterwards or beforehand, Simon. Totally up to you, man. Maybe beforehand. Who reads nowadays? Reading's overrated. A build-off? No, I don't think a build-off makes sense. Simon would win. You better have pretty pics or Simon is not reading. That's like the sneakiest diss I've seen in a while. No, for a brass plate, I think I would prefer probably using that thicker polycarbonate plate for this particular board. But I do like it. It's a very interesting sound profile. Overall, I love these keycaps. I'm here for this Key Kobo set. Also, I like the pricing of Key Kobo too for the ABS plastics. Why are you exposing me? Did I expose you? Oh, hold on. Fried messaged me too for something. Okay, Fried, I'll do that for you too. Can you... Wait. The 27th. Okay, Fried, I'll do that for you too, buddy. Can you make an audiobook? I'd be down for an audiobook. Also, why have I never heard of these silent tactiles before? I'm very into silent tactiles. They're a little on the mushier side, but like it's that smidge of mushiness that I expect of a silent, but it's not overly aggressive. I just like the bump on these. So if you guys didn't know, I have like a weird fascination with silent tactile switches. I fucking love them. I don't know why. They're just so cozy to type on. So I have a few personal boards with silent tactiles in them now. He yearns for membrane. Okay there, Adam. Bro likes Tauper? No, I don't. I don't like Tauper. I like the MX ones. They have a different feel to them. I don't know how to pronounce it, Ava. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm not going to bother. You don't? No, I actually am not a really big fan of Tauper keyboards. I've tried. I have lubed them. I've done my own modding. I had someone else mod them for me. I have built some of the fancier kits. They're just not for me. There's just a different type of feeling that is just not my particular favorite in the world. So, I don't know. All right, let's draw the other winner. We'll draw it right now, closing it in 5 seconds for the Orion. Closing it now. Drawing a winner. Syllable. Congratulations, Syllable. I'll send you a message probably tonight or tomorrow morning as well. Congratulations. Is it really not going to let me pay? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I see what's going on. Congratulations. Hold on. Why is it? I hate when Stream Elements does this. One sec, guys. Sorry. Okay. Congrats. Thank you, Alex. Anytime. Can you message me on Twitch and then I'll send you the form to fill out if that's okay for you. Alt reroll. First was Frosted TKL. Second was Orion. Yeah. And then tomorrow we're doing the Reverie keyboard from Canyon Keys. There. I'll have another keyboard ready to give away tomorrow too. So, like I said, if we hit the goals, we'll give away lots this month. It'll be like the biggest giveaway month I think I've ever done. It's probably going to be over 20-ish keyboards. And there might be one or two we throw into Discord to give away as well. No, this has been nice. I'm not building anything else right now. I have to get going for a little bit. But Tomorrow we're doing the Reviri. All my schedules are up on Discord. I have the whole month of September up on Discord. And then once I have October finalized, I'll have October up there as well. But, hey, you know what? Pleasantly surprised with this board. The keycaps look fantastic on this. I'm glad I tempered my expectation for the brass plate, because you know what? This is... For brass, cannot complain. God, I love the way this thing looks, though. This looks so good, dude. All right, guys, let's go find someone to quickly raid. Ugh. Had a great time tuning in after a long time. Vulcan, I'm glad you enjoyed it, dude. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream today. I hope it was a enjoyable experience. Okay, let's see who's online. Raid Simon. Simon's not live. He just raided me. Don't try to trick me. But I actually don't know who we're gonna raid, if I'm being real. Fuck. Let's just raid Mr. Reprise. Raid the Ducks? Oh, should we raid the Ducks? The Ducks is a sick suggestion. What's the Duck stream again? Is it Dash Ducks? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll raid the Ducks. All right, guys. Enjoy some wildlife. Enjoy. I will see you guys later. Say hi to the ducks. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye, everyone. And enjoy the rest of your day. See ya.